Have you ever noticed that sometimes doing things the wrong way ends up working better? It sounds strange, but in real life, there are plenty of things we all use every day that actually perform better when we don't use them the way they were originally intended. This is what we call a reverse fact. When using something the wrong way ends up being the smarter, more efficient, or more practical way. Aluminum foil for Wi-Fi signals. You're probably using aluminum foil to wrap your leftover pizza, right? But let me tell you, foil has a secret talent. If your Wi-Fi feels slow in certain rooms, don't go upgrading your router just yet. Try this. Crumple up some aluminum foil and place it behind your router, curved like a dish. What happens? Boom! Your signal gets focused and stronger in the direction you want. Try it tonight. You'll thank me when your movie stops buffering mid-scene. Wet sponge as an ice pack? Got a sprain? Swelling? Usually, people grab a bag of frozen peas or ice cubes and then deal with a wet mess as it melts all over. But here's the smarter move. Soak a sponge, seal it in a Ziploc, and freeze it. It holds the cold, molds to your body, and doesn't leak when it melts. It's clean, cheap, and reusable. If you've ever needed ice in a hurry, this trick will save you again and again. Storing peanut butter. Most people open the jar, use it, and then put it back in the cupboard as is. But if you've ever used natural peanut butter, you know the oil separates and forms a messy layer on top. Want a simple fix? Store the jar upside down. Yes, the wrong way. Doing this causes the oil to move upward through the jar over time and mix itself naturally. This keeps the consistency smooth without constant stirring. It feels wrong, but it actually works better. Putting a wooden spoon over boiling water. Boiling pasta? Soup? Anything with water and heat? You've probably walked away for 30 seconds and returned to a bubbling volcano on your stove. Here's the move. Lay a wooden spoon across the top of the pot. Sounds random, but it stops the foam from spilling over. Wood breaks the surface tension, so the bubbles pop instead of overflow. No more messy stove, no more stress. Just one wooden spoon standing guard like a kitchen ninja. Use lip balm on small cuts. Lip balm isn't just for your lips. If you've got a tiny cut or scrape and no bandage around, dab a bit of balm over it. It seals the wound, protects it from germs, and keeps it from drying out. It's not a replacement for proper first aid, but in a pinch, it's shockingly effective. Lemon juice as kitchen sanitizer. You squeeze lemons into your tea or drizzle it over fish, but guess what? That same juice is a powerful natural cleaner. Cut a lemon in half and rub it over your cutting board, especially wooden ones. Not only does it disinfect, but it also kills odors and leaves everything smelling fresh. You'll never buy those expensive cleaning sprays again. One lemon, that's all it takes. Clean foggy mirrors with shaving cream. This sounds completely backwards, but it's true. If your bathroom mirror fogs up every time you shower, stop using glass cleaner. Instead, spread a thin layer of shaving cream, let it sit a few minutes, then wipe it off. It leaves behind a nearly invisible film that prevents fog for days. Weird? Yes. Effective? Way more than those anti-fog sprays that cost 5 times as much. Microwaving food. Most people place their food in the center of the microwave tray. That seems like the logical thing to do, right? But food actually heats more evenly if you place it off-center, closer to the edge of the rotating plate. The microwave's energy is uneven in the center, so by placing your dish to the side, it rotates through more of the hot spots. So the wrong placement actually gives you a more evenly cooked meal. Baby powder for necklace. Raise your hand if you've ever spent 15 minutes untangling a necklace. Yeah, same. Here's your fix. Sprinkle a little baby powder on the knot and rub it gently between your fingers. The powder reduces friction, and the chain suddenly slips free like it was never tangled at all. It feels like sorcery, but it's just science. Car headrests. You might think the only purpose of the headrest is to support your neck while you drive. But many people don't know that the headrest can be pulled out and used as a tool. In emergencies, like if your car is submerged in water or the door won't open, the metal rods can be used to smash the side windows. So using the headrest wrong as a rescue tool instead of a cushion could save your life. Mayonnaise as a wood scratch. Healer. Got scuffed wooden furniture? Dab a bit of mayo on the scratch, let it sit for 10 minutes, then wipe it off. The oils seep in and help the wood swell back into place. It's creamy. It's weird, but it works. Bet you'll never look at your sandwich the same again. Bobby pins. If you've ever used them, you probably slide the smooth side against your scalp because it feels more comfortable. The wavy side is designed to grip your hair and keep it in place. But flipping it over and doing it curved side down actually holds your hairstyle better. Newspaper in the fridge for smells. If your fridge smells like a science experiment gone wrong, crumple up some newspaper, toss it inside, and wait overnight. It absorbs odors better than baking soda. Bonus, it's recyclable and basically free. Yes, your fridge reads newspapers now. Refrigerating bananas. Most people avoid putting bananas in the fridge because the skin turns black. But the fruit inside stays fresh longer. So while it looks bad on the outside, doing it wrong by refrigerating actually extends its shelf life. This reverse fact can help reduce food waste if you're okay with black peels. Salt in your coffee. Here's one that sounds criminal. Add a pinch of salt to your coffee. Why? Because it cancels out bitterness and makes the flavors smoother. It doesn't make your coffee salty. It just makes it better. Try it once and your taste buds will thank you. Microwaving kitchen sponge. You use it to scrub dishes, right? But have you ever microwaved it? It sounds dangerous, but microwaving a wet sponge for 1 to 2 minutes actually kills up to 99% of bacteria. This wrong use is recommended even by health experts. And yes, it must be wet. Microwaving it dry can cause a fire. It sounds insane, microwaving a cleaning tool, but it actually makes it safer and more hygienic. Old toothbrush for keyboard. Before you toss that old toothbrush, try using it on your keyboard. The bristles are the perfect size to sweep between keys and get rid of dust, crumbs, and mystery gunk. Feels good, looks clean, and costs you nothing. Let's talk about something nobody wants to talk about, but everybody does. Sitting on the toilet. Most people just sit on a Western-style toilet, the regular commode or WC, at a 90-degree angle. Knees at the same level as your hips. Sounds normal, right? But here's the shocking part. That position actually kinks your colon and makes it harder to go. That's why so many people strain or feel like they're never really done. Here's the reverse move. Raise your feet by placing them on a small stool. Yep, just like squatting. This creates a natural 35-degree angle, straightens your digestive tract, and helps things move easily, without strain, without pushing, and definitely without sitting there for 20 minutes scrolling your phone. It's called the squat position, and it's how humans were designed to go. In fact, many cultures still use squat toilets and have fewer problems like constipation and hemorrhoids. Try this method and you'll be surprised how much better it feels. Your gut will literally thank you. So there you have it. Things you've been using the normal way your whole life that secretly work way better when used differently. It's crazy how one small change, like flipping your thinking, can make everyday life easier, faster, and sometimes a lot more fun. If you try even one of these, I guarantee you'll never go back to the old way again. And hey, if you liked this, there are way more shocking reverse facts coming up in the next video. So hit that follow, share it with a friend, and remember, sometimes doing things the wrong way is actually the smartest way.